What's up, car enthusiasts? Welcome back to Turbo Trendz TV, your go-to destination for everything fast, loud, and insanely fun on four wheels. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic names in automotive history, the Ford Mustang. And not just any Mustang, we're talking about the all-new, freshly updated, seriously redefined 2026 Ford Mustang. Buckle up, because this one is more than just a facelift, it's a full-blown performance evolution, and we're about to break it all down, from the aggressive looks to what's lurking under the hood and everything in between. Exterior. Let's kick things off with what grabs your attention first. To the front of this beast, the 2026 Mustang looks like it's been hitting the gym hard. It's bolder, wider, and meaner than ever before. You've got this aggressive front fascia with the reworked grille that screams performance. It's still got that recognizable Mustang DNA, but the lines are sharper, the contours are more defined, and the LED headlamps have a narrow, almost sinister squint. They're integrated with dynamic turn signals that add a touch of modern sophistication. The hood features aggressive air vents, functional, by the way, not just for show. These help with engine cooling and give the front end that extra muscular look. And depending on the trim, you get either a gloss black, body-colored, or carbon fiber front splitter that adds both downforce and style. Swing around to the side, and this pony keeps flexing. The silhouette still screams Mustang. A long hood, short deck, but now with an edgier twist. The 2026 model has slightly flared fenders and a more sculpted beltline, which gives it a planted, aggressive stance. The fastback roofline flows seamlessly into the rear, creating that iconic muscle car profile we all know and love. And check out those wheels, ranging from 18 to 20 inches depending on the model. On the GT and Dark Horse trims, you get lightweight forged alloys with performance rubber that grips like crazy. There's also new side skirt detailing, subtle Mustang badging, and optional matte paint finishes that make the car look even more menacing. And yes, there's an electric version coming down the pipeline, but this is pure gasoline-fueled drama. Moving to the back, things get even more exciting. The rear end has been redesigned for a sharper, more modern feel. The triple-bar taillights, yep, they're still here, glowing bright and bold with sequential turn signals that look super slick. The rear deck-led spoiler has been reimagined, either subtle or full-track inspired depending on trim. And down below, we've got a redesigned diffuser and a seriously aggressive quad exhaust setup that lets you know this car means business. On startup, the exhaust growl is deep, burly, and pure Mustang. It's the kind of sound that wakes neighbors and turns heads at every red light. Ford's even thrown in active exhaust tech so you can tone it down in quiet mode or let it trip wide open in track mode. Either way, the back of the 2026 Mustang is just as badass as the front. Interior. Now hop inside, because the cabin of the 2026 Mustang is a complete step up from previous generations. This isn't just a muscle car interior, it's a modern cockpit built for drivers who want performance and tech. The first thing you notice is the massive curved display that stretches across the dash. It's a 12.4-inch digital gauge cluster seamlessly integrated with the 13.2-inch Sync 4 touchscreen. It looks futuristic, sharp, and totally customizable. Want a retro gauge design? It's there. Prefer a clean race-ready layout? You got it. Ford lets you tailor the display to your vibe. The center console has been decluttered, and there's now a fighter jet-inspired toggle switch row for drive modes, traction control, and exhaust settings. Materials have seen a big upgrade too. Depending on the trim, you'll get leather, Alcantara, contrast stitching, and even carbon fiber accents. The Recaro seats are optional, and they hug you tight whether you're carving canyons or lighting up the track. Comfort-wise, Ford hasn't forgotten about daily usability. A dual-zone climate control, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a 12-speaker BO sound system round out the premium experience. Rear seats, still there, though best saved for kids or your gym bag. But hey, this is a Mustang, we're not here for practicality. Performance. Alright, time to pop the hood and talk about the part that really matters: a performance. Ford knows better than to mess with the whining formula, so the 2026 Mustang lineup keeps the iconic 5.0-liter Coyote V8 alive and well. now tuned to produce up to 500 horsepower in the GT trim and even more in the Dark Horse version. That's right, a 500 ponies of naturally aspirated fury, revving high and delivering instant throttle response. If you want even more madness, Ford Performance offers a track-ready package with Magnum-Ride suspension, Brembo brakes, and enhanced cooling. There's also a 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder option, which may sound tame, but don't sleep on it still pumps out a respectable 315 horsepower and delivers excellent balance for those looking for a more affordable thrill ride. You've got transmission choices to a 10-speed automatic for quick shifting performance or the purist's favorite, a 6-speed manual that feels perfectly dialed in. Ford has even refined the clutch feel and gear ratios for a better driving experience. Steering is sharper, cornering is flatter, and the ride is surprisingly composite even when you're pushing it to the limit. Whether you're doing donuts in a parking lot, drag racing on a straight, or just carving mountain switchbacks, the 2026 Mustang feels alive. And with selectable drive modes normal, sport, track, slippery, and draggy, you can fine-tune the car's behavior to fit your mood and the road ahead. There's even a new electronic drift brake that helps initiate slides easier if you're into the sideways lifestyle. Now let's talk money. The base EcoBoost Fastback starts around $32,000, which is a solid entry point for this level of performance. Step up to the GT and you're looking at around $44,000. Depending on options. The premium trims like GT Premium, Dark Horse, and Performance Pack equipped models push into the $50,000 $60,000 range, especially if you go heavy on the extras. But considering what you're getting, a raw power, modern tech, and the heritage nameplate app, it's honestly a bargain in today's market. And for those wondering, yes, there are convertible options too if you want that top-down experience with the same adrenaline-fueled attitude. So what's the final word on the 2026 Ford Mustang? It's a perfect blend of legacy and modern innovation. Ford has managed to keep the Mustang's soul intact while giving it all the tools to fight in today's tech-savvy, eco-conscious, but still performance-hungry world. It looks meaner, drives sharper, and gives you more control and connectivity than ever before. Whether you're a die-hard Mustang fan or someone just now joining the muscle car world, this car is going to leave an impression. It's loud when you want it to be, quiet when you need it to be, and thrilling every time you get behind the wheel. If you're in the market for a muscle car with real-world usability, cutting-edge tech, and that unmistakable Mustang presence, the 2026 model should be at the top of your list. From boulevard cruising to weekend track days, this is a machine built to excite. And Ford, they've once again reminded the world that the Mustang isn't just a car, it's an icon, a legacy, and a whole lot of fun. Thanks for watching Turbo Trendz TV. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2026 Ford Mustang, smash that like button. Drop a comment below and let us know, would you go EcoBoost, GT, or full-on Dark Horse? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss another gear grinding, tire smoking review. Until next time, keep the revs high and the rubber burning.